Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Give you a little bit different view of my small workstation here. I'm not sure if it's going to work because it's off close to my one hand, but I'm going to do a book, kind of a sketchbook thing. Starting out, let's see, starting out using one of these. I stripped the paper off, kind of basic. Fold them down like so. Rip them off just like you would if you're ripping them out of the sketchbook. And then fold them in half. From here, there's any number of ways to turn them into a signature, which is just a small section of pages. I can either just glue them together like that and make one whole book, or do 2, 3, 4 set pages like this, pop holes in them, and sew each signature. At this point, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I need to do 20 of these, so that's like another 5, and y'all don't need to see that, so I'll bring you back once I've decided what I'm going to do and show you how to do it. Alright, that other position just wasn't going to cut it. What I've decided to do with this set of books is I needed something to measure, so I'm just using a battery for one of my cameras. Then I'm going to lay my punch right there at the crook, the V where the papers come together, and give it a good tap. And that comes all the way through. And then I'll move this over here, measure it there, put that right in the crook, and bango. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Okay, that should do me up to right. How's that for irony? The battery that I decided to use is the battery for that camera. Good thing I've got a couple of these. I've actually got another one that I carry here, and I think I got one in the charger. Maybe not. No. Okay, I've only got the 3. But that's alright. I've got this fresh battery, I got another backup, and then when I'm done with this one, I'll put it in the charger. So, yep, I'm going to do the other, how many other signatures do I have? 3 signatures. I'm figuring 3 signatures of 5, because that gives me 10, 15, or 10, 20, 30 pages. Yeah. Do your multiplication right there. 30 pages is good. Now, people might wonder why, why don't I just use the sketchbook the way it, the way it comes? Well, I do. I've got sketchbooks, just like that. But where's the fun in that? Of course, I've got sketchbooks all over the place. This one will get carried, it may not get carried in a pocket, maybe an inner pocket or something like that, or, just tossed on the dashboard of the car. But, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to finish up these other signatures, and once I figure out which thread I'm going to use next, I'll bring you all back and show you how I stitch them up. Alright, I decided, oops, TV. I decided I'm going to go with the black wax string that I use with most of my leather work. This is pretty simple. Oh, I threaded it through, made a knot at the end, melted the end of the knot. We'll just in and out, in and out. It's as simple as that. Hopefully I have enough thread. This needle was already threaded from when I did my wallet, which I posted not long ago. I'll try to remember to put a link down below. I did a minimal multicolor wallet with leather. So just keep pulling it taut. Speaking of, this is another kind of sketchbook I have just laying around. Little book of shadows type thing that, you know, antique papers and just coffee and tea stained work. Like I said, I got little sketchbooks all over the place. Little jot down little, you know, little notes and what have you. So it looks like we want to have enough to make it all the way through, and that's good. I'll do a double one there. Come back up and knot it off, and then move on to the next. Just pull that down nice and tight. Where'd my razor knife go? There it is. Alright. Now I want to have to rethread the needle. Pack that down tight. Trying to match that wax knot. Just like so. Now I'm going to rethread the needle. But y'all don't need to see me messing with. You don't need to see me doing the other two signatures. So I'll bring y'all back when I have something to show you. Alright, this is kind of an unorthodox way, but I'm always doing things an unorthodox way. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow through these stitch holes where I stitched the signatures together and just come out from there, go into the next one. I've already got the other end stitched together, so I'll go into that one. Back out above it. Don't pull your thread all the way through. And I'll go into that one. Come on. And go back through the top. Pull everything up nice and tight. Go through that one again. want everything nice and tight. Back out through the back of the last one. Basically all three of my signatures are sewn together. So just go through here. Knot it up. Cut it off. And there we have the signature. 3 signatures forming a book. So, what did I say it was? 30 pages. Now I will probably make, I got a piece of cardboard here, I believe. Nope, that's, well, anyway. Oh, there it is. I will make a cover to cover that, and then cover it with a, anyway. I'll cut this down, probably get it folded up, glued on, because I'll glue, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I'll bring you back when I've got this part finished up, if I put a card on it or not, and when I get ready to put the leather on. Figure out what leather I want to use. I've got this green, pretty sure it's green. I love this color, whatever it is. I've got a bunch of things done in it. I rescue my leather from the curb, basically. This was a couch cushion, more than likely, from its shape. But yeah, I cut up, couches and chairs and whatever else, and then reuse it. This has got some stitch lines in it, but it just, to my mind, it adds a little bit of character to it. So there's more than enough there to do the type of things that I want to do. So once I figure out exactly where I'm going, I'll do a couple little, folds and look at it and tuck it here and there. And anyway, I'll bring you all back when I get to the next stage. Alrighty, what I've done, realizing that you take a piece of cardboard that fits the notebook, it's not going to fold in half and give you any extra room. I took some Gorilla Tape, I cut the cardboard in half, and made myself an extension about as big as my thumb, so I don't know, 3/4 of an inch or so. Now I'm going to take this and lay this down here, and I'm just going to go through the center signature like that, push it through the duct tape, should probably put a knot in that end, huh? Oh, I did put a knot in it. Alright, through there like that, come over here, try to judge about where I gotta go. Through the duct tape again. Oh, that was close. I don't know if I could do that again. Come on. Alright. I'm going to have to do it again, though, because I got to make it at least 2 times through. Come on, come on, come on. we go. And back through again. Alright. Maybe I'll go through there. Come on. That duct tape's hard to get through. Back through there again. Back through there. Let's see if I can hit that. Wow. Ha! No, don't come out. Don't come out. Don't come out. No, 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 no. Ah. Whew. Saved it. Pull it up tight. Make another pass. And knot it off. Alright, so we're at that point. Now I'll just make a leather cover. Figure out which leather cover it is that I want to make. First of all, I'm going to just kind of tighten this up a little bit. Let it sit with a couple clamps on it. That duct tape is really stiff. It doesn't want to fold. But once it breaks in, it'll be great. So anyway, that's where we're standing at this point. Like I said, I think I'm going to use this green leather just because it's what I like. I'm not sure if I want to do a pocket on either end. But let me figure out exactly what I'm going to do. Let this sit for a little bit before I put it into a cover, and I'll bring y'all back when I have something to show you. Okay, if you've been following my videos at all, then you know that I seldom, write anything down or do, make plans on how I'm going to go, other than real basic right now. So what I've done, I took a little sandpaper to this leather, kind of knocked the shine off of it. I've got another shiny piece here. You can see, maybe you can see the difference. Anyway, I sanded it down, a little bit of sandpaper, knocked the gloss off of it, and wiped it down with a little bit of alcohol. Now I want to figure out exactly where. I'm going to follow this old stitch line right here to get it about where I want it. And then I'm going to do something I haven't done before. I've never used hot glue on this type of a project. I've used hot glue on all kinds of projects. It's not one of my leathers. But Cover that up like that. And then I'm going to lay this down along that line like that. And press it up tight. I think I'll run a little line right across here. Like that. And fold this up. Give that a nice edge. Usually I don't do that. I usually like a nice raggedy edge. But I very seldom ever make two the exact same way anyway. So let's put a couple clamps on. And then we can do the back. I'll have to dig out another stick of glue, but it finished it. Pull the leather a little snug. Trace that line out. Grab a couple more clamps. Kind of running short on clamps. I need to get some more. What I do have, come on, get on there. I got wooden clamps. There's plenty of those. We'll let that dry, and I'll bring you all back when I have something to show you. Alright. Where's my other light at? Oh, there we go. That's better. I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna swap my blade around. I need it to be as sharp as possible. That was difficult. I'm at in a good point here. This is really well stuck. I may come in and hit it a little bit more along the edges after I get it trimmed up, but I need to dig out another glue stick, and at the moment I don't feel like doing that. So anyway, let's see, other glasses. Wearing two glasses here, Sam. Miss you, old timer. I'm going to just very carefully follow the book covers. And slice that off. Just like that. I'm going to come down here, and I'm just going to follow the old stitch line and kind of run out like that. And then I'll do the same thing on this side, which is a little more difficult because I can't get to that folded end. get the whole thing on my board so that I can just try to stay as straight as possible as I go there. Alright. Turn this around. And make that slice. Okay. What I like to do is have the top fold over. But that's a little bit much. I only need it about to there. However, since we're in the process of doing things differently, maybe I'll do a tie here. Whoops, just moved the camera, didn't I? And a place to stick a pencil there. That'd be pretty cool, huh? That might just work. How am I going to do that? Let's see. I guess I'm going to have to dig out another glue stick, huh? Usually I like a nice rough edge hanging over. Kind of like this one where'd it go? Here it is. Kind of like this one. This is just a piece of leather. Dropping my pencils and stuff all over the place. Wrapped around a little sketchbook. So now I have to figure out where my pencil or pen or whatever it was that I just dropped went. Find a glue stick. And then figure out if I'm going to do a tie, a wraparound tie. I'll bring y'all back when I know what I'm doing. No. I'll bring y'all back when I figured out what I'm going to do with this project, because I never know what the heck I'm doing. So anyway, in a bit. Alright, well, here's what I came up with. Oops, come on, untie. I ran some more glue along the edges. I may still add a piece of leather here. Then I glued this down, and I also stitched it, just because I thought it would look cool here. And I was able to add my tie into the stitching. I went with a mechanical pencil, because it's almost exactly the right size for this book. And it will slide all the way inside, like so. And then it just gets closed up. You take the tie, wrap it around itself, and then under itself, and basically the book stays closed. Now, like I said, I really like the green leather. I like the rough side of the leather. So, you know, different people get different have different ways, but this is the way I like to do it. And this way seemed to have worked. So, hey, thank you all for taking the time out of your busy schedule to check out and see what it is that I've been doing. I really do appreciate it. If you would, take another second or two and press that like button. If you'd subscribe, that'd be even better. Tell your friends about me, whatnot. And until the next time, bye.